Morning 2, it's about 9:15 in the morning. She was not happy, step up, about being pulled out of the box. See what we're working with. Back, back, back. 432. Step up. Good. Place. Good. I was pleased to see what all she remembered from yesterday's training sessions. I was actually able to get her to bend over and grab the tidbit, so the closer we can get those tidbits to the glove, the better. Our goal in the next couple of days will be to get her to bend over and actually eat off of the glove. So I was glad to see her progressing in that direction. Step up. Step up. Good. All right, so we finished all the food this morning. Back. $444. Step up. Good. Place. Place. Good. All right, you'll see here I'm going back into my Falconry Journal app. We're going to record the weight that Fancy was this morning when I pulled her out of the box. We're also going to go through here and record the amount of food that she ate, so how many grams of food that she ate and the time of our training session. And then we'll also record her final weight once we've finished the training session. So that way I'll be able to tell how much weight she loses between this session and our afternoon session, and I'll know how much to feed her. Ready for our afternoon session, weighing 433. All right, 2:30 in the afternoon on day 2. 433 is what she weighed. I'm just gonna work on feeding her tidbits again. She's so quick. Keep lowering them down. Good. She's really figuring this out. I'm gonna go ahead and move right into this. So here I've slipped in a front squirrel leg. She's doing great bending over and eating it off the glove, realizing that that's where the meat is. So I'm gonna try to move her on to actually reaching for the meat here in a second. Step up. Back. So like always, at the end of our training session, we're going to open our Falconry Journal app. We're going to go through here and log our initial weight before training, put how much food we fed during the training session, and then finally the weight at the end. Now, when we put in the weight at the end of this training session, we also get to log that it was her first hop to the fist as well. So we're excited about that. Back. Back. She started our afternoon session at 4:37. We're just going to continue to do a few more jumps here. I've got this video sped up, but getting a good response out of her, and really proud of how she's doing so far. You can see right there, I retied the leash and gave her a little more distance. She's been doing great, so I wanted to see how far we could get her stretched out, jump into the gloves. So you can see there, she did just fine with that one. Finishing up our evening training at 4:49, so we'll get everything entered in our Falconry Journal app here, and see you guys later for the night feeding. We got Fancy out in the living room eating her evening meal. She got a couple of squirrel eggs. Cleaning all that off, getting all the meat off the bone, sharpening her beak up at the same time. We got the TV on. No dogs yet, but getting her used to everything. This will actually feed her up a good bit. Hopefully she'll be over trap weight. Try to bring her weight up a little bit while we get this medication through her. Make sure she's good and healthy. She really seemed to enjoy the squirrel eggs. Cleaned every last bit of meat off of it and gave herself a nice filling crop. So I would say it was a great end to day 2. Back. Get our final weight for the night. Looks like she's 460, so we'll enter that. We actually had 17 grams that she ate off of the squirrel eggs sitting in the living room, so really glad I did that and let her build up a crop. So we'll let her sit overnight, see how much she burns, figure out a good hourly burn rate when we weigh her in the morning.